This is part 2 on my series of wrist escapes. Make sure you see the first video that I did. That one talks about the basic wrist escape and some key concepts. I will not talk about these concepts and details in this video, but you can apply those concepts in other escapes. So in the last video, I talked about the same side wrist grab and turning your wrist to the weakness of the thumb and fingers. So I covered that one. But another way people sometimes grab is thumb down. So I'll have him grab my left hand so you can see how I'm going to escape. And again, I'm going to escape through the weakness of his thumb and fingers. So I want to turn my wrist and escape out the weak part. So again, he grabs thumb down. And if I pivot, if he's grabbing with his right hand and I'm escaping this way, I want to pivot on my right foot. So here, I pivot. And so that is how you can escape that. If he grabs the other side here, that's the same thing. All right. Another way I can escape is if he grabs thumb down. Okay, same side, thumb down. Is I'm gonna escape through the weakness of his finger and thumbs, and I'm gonna escape this time using this part, the bottom part of my wrist. So I'm gonna turn my wrist down this way, but to help get out, I'm gonna flick down quickly. Okay, I can also double up here and flick down. And I can also use strength against him by going into him and flicking down. Okay, so those are 2 escapes when he grabs with the thumb down. Now we're going to do a couple escapes when he does a cross grab. So he does a cross grab. So now cross arms. So his left arm is grabbing my left one. I'm going to escape doing the same thing. I'm going to escape through the thumb and fingers. So I turn my wrist this way. Okay, and I can pivot. Okay, on the cross grab. If I'm escaping this way, I step on my right foot and I pivot. I can also use strength against him by going towards him and pivoting out. From here, do the same thing. Okay, and that's one escape from a cross grab. Another escape that I like to do is I'm going to turn my wrist up so the blade of my hand is facing his wrist. Because his wrist is weak. When I start putting pressure here, it's almost like a wrist lock, which I'll cover in another video, but this one's just an escapes. So I'm here, I turn up, and I push into him. Okay. When I do that, I come up and push into him. I want to check his elbow. If I just push this way and go into him, it's possible his elbow can come and hit me. So I want to make sure when I circle around, so I do a circle, check his elbow, and push into him. I can also make it easier for him to do that by using the concept of using a strength against him. I want to go this way to escape, so what I do is I resist backwards. As he pulls me, I go with him, and then I escape. So those are some escapes on 2 types of wrist grabs.